UK grocery prices have risen 37% since January 2020, according to Office for National Statistics data. Not 5, not 10, 37%. That means if your weekly shop cost £100 4 years ago, you are now paying £137 for the exact same trolley. And here is what makes that worse. The supermarket you have trusted for years, whether you shop at Tesco, Aldi or Waitrose, the one you walk into every week without thinking, may be the one quietly costing you the most. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which supermarket delivers the best value in Britain right now, backed by the latest 2026 data and Kantar Worldpanel research. You will know 7 secrets the grocery industry does not want you to understand. And when we get to secret number 5, I will show you a single change that saves £539 a year with almost no effort. But it is secret number 7 that genuinely shocked me. Because when you see where your money actually ends up, and I mean where it really ends up, you will never look at your weekly shop the same way again. Let us get into it. Secret number 1. The price gap nobody talks about. Most people assume supermarkets are all roughly the same price. £1 here, 50 pence there, maybe a few pounds on a full shop. The actual data tells a completely different story. Every month, the consumer group, which tracks 89 identical products across 8 major UK supermarkets. Same products, same sizes. In January 2026, Aldi came in at £164, Lidl was £166, Tesco with a club card £182, Asda £183, Morrison's £187, Sainsbury's with Nectar £189, Iceland ranked at £195, the Co-op at £201, Ocado £207, and Waitrose £221. That is a £57 gap between cheapest and dearest, on the same 89 items, every single week. Do that for a year, and that is nearly £3,000. Do it for a decade, and you are looking at £20,000 to £30,000 of difference. We shop where we have always shopped. We trust the brand, and the price gap quietly compounds until the total is staggering. The first step to beating the system is knowing the system exists. But even if you already shop at the cheapest supermarket, they are still taking money from you in a way you have probably never noticed. That is secret number 2. Secret number 2. They are literally giving you less. Shrinkflation has not gone away. It has accelerated. Here is how it works. The manufacturer reduces the size of the product. The packet looks the same, the design looks the same, but there is less inside, and the price either holds or goes up. Kit Kat multi-packs shrank from 21 bars to 18, while the price rose from £3.60 to £5.50. That is a 53% increase per bar. Quality Street tubs went from 600 grams to £5.50 while the price went up, a 27% rise per 100 grams. Cadbury Freddo multi-packs dropped from 5 bars to 4 with no price reduction, a stealth 25% hike. Even Aquafresh toothpaste shrank from 100 millilitres to 75, while the price rose from £1.30 to £2, a 105% increase per 100 millilitres on something you buy without even glancing at the size. And these are not isolated examples. This is happening across hundreds of everyday products in every single supermarket. 80% of adults in this country now report concern about shrinkflation, up from 75% 2 years ago. The only honest number on the shelf is the unit price, the price per 100 grams or per litre. That tiny number on the label is the only way to see what you are actually paying. Start checking it. From April 2026, new regulations will force supermarkets to display unit prices more prominently. But until then, you have to look for it yourself. Now, shrinkflation is only half the story, because while they are making products smaller, they are also making them worse. Secret number 3. The ingredients are getting worse. This is called skimpflation. Instead of shrinking the product, they quietly replace expensive ingredients with cheaper fillers. Palm oil for cocoa butter, less meat, lower quality substitutes. The branding stays identical, but what is inside has changed. McVitie's Penguin and Club bars can no longer legally be called chocolate biscuits because palm oil and shea oil have replaced enough of the cocoa content, according to Food Standards Agency regulations. McVitie's even changed the famous Club slogan because there is not enough chocolate left to make the original claim. White Kit Kat no longer qualifies as white chocolate under food standards. And a BBC Panorama investigation found that Tesco's Aldi price match chicken nuggets contained 39% chicken versus Aldi's 60%. Same price. 40% less chicken. Tesco chili con carne had 15% beef versus Aldi's 27%. After the exposure, Tesco quietly removed around 150 items from the scheme with no announcement. The tip is simple. Flip the packet. Read the percentage of the main ingredient. If your chicken nuggets say 39% chicken, put them back. Now you might think your loyalty card protects you from all this. Secret number 4 is going to make you think carefully about that. Secret number 4. The loyalty card trap. Loyalty cards do save real money, that is a fact. But the full picture is more nuanced than supermarkets want you to believe. Tesco Club Card prices now cover roughly 8,000 products. Sainsbury's Nectar extended to 9,000. If you are not a member, you see a higher price on thousands of items every time you walk in. The Competition and Markets Authority examined 50,000 promotions in November 2024 and found 92% offered genuine savings. But the 8% that did not reveal the game, which found that Sainsbury's Nescafe Gold Blend carried a regular price of £8.10 versus a Nectar price of £6. Sounds like a great deal, except the £8.10 price had only existed for 2 days. The previous price was £6 for everyone. The real discount was zero. They raised the non-member price, launched a loyalty deal, and made it look like a saving. It was theatre. 55% of shoppers now believe non-member prices are artificially inflated during loyalty promotions. 40% say they do not trust loyalty prices at all. And here is what most people miss entirely. The discounts are only half of what the card does. The other half is about data. Tesco has begun trialling individually tailored discounts using artificial intelligence based on your complete purchase history. What you buy, how often, which brands you are loyal to, they are building a behavioral profile of every customer. And Sainsbury's openly sells Nectar data to advertisers. So use the card, the average savings are real at around 23%. But always compare the loyalty price to what Aldi charges as standard, no card required. From April 2026, new regulations will force supermarkets to display both loyalty and standard unit prices side by side. The government clearly believes more transparency is needed, and that tells you something. So, what is the smartest move? Secret number 5 saves the most money, and it is embarrassingly simple. Secret number 5. The own brand switch. For decades, there has been a quiet assumption in British shopping culture. Own brand means inferior, the budget option, the thing you buy when money is tight. That assumption is now provably, measurably wrong. Own label products now account for 52.3% of all grocery sales in Britain, more than half of everything sold. Premium own label ranges like Tesco Finest and Aldi Specially Selected are growing at over 10% a year. And only 26% of consumers who switched say they would ever go back to brands, even if prices fell. Because they discovered the truth. In blind taste tests, own brand frequently beats the household names. Aldi baked beans scored 76% with which testers? Heinz scored 72. Aldi's beans taste better and cost 41 pence versus £1.40. 71% cheaper for a higher scoring product. Asda ketchup matched Heinz exactly at 77%, while costing 67% less with less salt and sugar. Aldi spreadable butter beat Lurpak. Asda extra special crisps beat Piper's, Kettle and Tyrrell's. The Grocer magazine named Aldi's specially selected range own label range of the year 2025. Try the 5 product challenge. Swap your 5 most purchased branded items to own brand for 1 month. Most people do not switch back. The saving from just 5 products averages £539 a year. Now I know some of you are thinking, that is fine, but I shop at Waitrose or Marks & Spencer. Secret number 6 might change how you feel about that premium. Secret number 6. The premium supermarket illusion. Marks & Spencer has been rated the best supermarket by which for 5 consecutive years. These are genuinely excellent shops. But is the premium proportional to the value? Waitrose costs 34% more than Aldi on a comparable basket. That is the headline gap. But most Waitrose shoppers do not fully use the essential Waitrose range, which covers over 900 products. On specific items, Waitrose eggs at £1.30 are cheaper than Sainsbury's at £1.50. Careful shoppers report that building a basket primarily from essentials reduces the premium to roughly £6 on a £100 shop. Marks & Spencer has been even more aggressive. Their remarkable value range doubled since 2023, and their sliced bread at 60 pence is cheaper than Sainsbury's, Asda, and Tesco. But the satisfaction gap between Marks & Spencer and Aldi is just 2 points. 2 points for a 34% price premium, and 29% of Waitrose shoppers already visit Aldi weekly. They are already doing a split shop. And the demographic shift tells you everything. 54% of Aldi and Lidl shoppers now come from the middle class. Households earning over £50,000 are more likely to shop at discounters than households earning under £15,000. The stigma is gone. So, join them. Buy your special items at the premium shops and move everyday staples to Aldi. You keep the quality where it counts and save hundreds. But here is what really shocked me. When I looked at where all this money actually goes, I found something every shopper deserves to know. Secret number 7, where your money actually ends up. There is an assumption most of us carry. When prices go up, we assume the farmers are getting more. The ingredients cost more. The supply chain is under pressure. Some of that is true, but the full picture tells a very different story. The food charity Sustain found that farmers receive less than 1% of supermarket food profit. A cereal farmer earns 0.09 pence on a loaf, selling for £1.14, not 9 pence. 0.09 pence. Farmgate milk sits at 46 pence per litre against a retail price of 107 pence. The Groceries Code adjudicator reports that over 2/3 of farmers say their relationship with supermarkets has worsened in the past 2 years. They are being squeezed harder than ever at the exact same time that shelf prices have risen 37%. So where is the money going? The Sainsbury's chief executive earns over £5 million a year. It would take the average Sainsbury's employee 184 years to match that. Tesco is forecast to deliver £3.1 billion in annual profit for 2025 to 2026. These are not struggling businesses absorbing cost increases on your behalf. And an anonymous campaigner called the Food Waste Inspector has filmed in date food, including tins not expiring until 2030, being thrown into bins at Waitrose, Lidl, and Marks and Spencer. Perfectly good food, binned. There is no law in this country requiring supermarkets to donate unsold food. France passed that law a decade ago. The system is not broken, it is working exactly as designed, just not for you. So let us bring this together. The price gap is real, and it costs thousands per year. Your products are physically shrinking. The ingredients are being quietly downgraded. Loyalty cards save money, but harvest your data and occasionally mislead. Own brand beats big brands in blind tests at a fraction of the price. The premium supermarket experience is real, but the gap is far bigger than the quality difference justifies, and the system funnels record profits to the top while squeezing farmers and wasting good food. So, which supermarket delivers the best value in Britain right now? The answer, backed by every major data source, is Aldi. Cheapest in 10 out of 12 months in 2025. The only which recommended provider for in-store shopping. Own brand products that win blind taste tests against household names. Own label range of the year. Good Housekeeping favorite supermarket 3 years running. And more than half its shoppers are now middle class. This is not a budget compromise. It is where the smartest shoppers go. Your rapid fire tips. Always check the unit price, not the headline price. Use your loyalty card, but verify deals against Aldi's standard shelf price. Try the 5-product own brand challenge for 1 month. If you love Waitrose or Marks and Spencer, split your shop. Flip the packet and read the ingredient percentages. And watch for April 2026, when new regulations force supermarkets to display loyalty and standard unit prices side by side. You now know the rules. They have been playing this game for years. But now, so can you. Drop a comment and tell me which supermarket you use and whether anything here changed your mind. Subscribe if you want more like this, and I will see you in the next one.